Hey gang, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and the 2.0 update has of course given us so much in terms of brand new features and content. However, something was actually removed in this update and it looks like it won't be coming back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. So in this video we'll be taking a look at exactly what that is and everything that you need to know. How will this impact your game going forward? Well, let's find out. Before we continue, I just wanted to quickly mention that I have a brand new YouTube channel called Crossing Shorts, where I'll post short Animal Crossing videos. These can range from funny little clips and stream highlights to informative little tip videos that I think you'll enjoy. Shorts have really been taking off on YouTube, so I wanted to join in on that without disrupting the flow of my regular content, so I hope you'll subscribe. The link is in the video description. So as I'm sure you know already, the museum is the most upgradable building in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It has even more upgrades than Nook's Cranny, which is definitely a surprise to longtime fans of the series. However, it seems like for some reason in the 2.0 update, Nintendo has decided to remove one of the upgrades that you can actually get for the museum, and one of the important steps of upgrading it. One of my fellow content creators, Angry Coconut, let me know that they started a brand new island and they upgraded their museum tent into the building. However, this time it went straight to the version with the art gallery rather than the brown version that we saw before 2.0. This means that they completely skipped out on the step of meeting up with Red and then unlocking the art gallery later on. Now, at first I thought this could be some kind of exceptional glitch, but it seems like quite a few different people have experienced this, and Nintendo has made this change just so that unlocking the different stages of the museum will be a bit easier going forward. We got a brand new upgrade in the 2.0 update with Brewster and the Roost finally coming to the game, which was incredibly exciting, but in doing so it seems like they've removed one of the past steps. Now, although this is actually really convenient and it means you don't need to go through the hassle of donating enough to unlock the art gallery now, it does seem to mean that going forward you won't be able to get the brown version of the game that you could see before the 2.0 update. Now, I don't know about you, but I actually prefer this design to the one we've got currently. It didn't change when we unlocked the Roost either, so it's basically stayed the same for a really long time. It also means that the step where you meet Crazy Red walking around your island seems to not be a thing anymore either. Red will simply just show up with his art. Maybe once again this somehow ties into the fact that Red now shows up on Harvey's island, so they felt like this step just wasn't necessary. It's definitely a shame to see this go though, and honestly it does feel a little bit unnecessary to lock us behind one design for the museum. It would be really cool if we could choose which one our museum looks like, if we want the tent, or the more rustic style, or maybe just the current modern style that we have. However, on the flip side, it does mean that it will be easier to unlock the upgrades for the museum. Getting the art gallery was never that easy in past versions. It wasn't the most difficult thing, but it did take a little bit of work, and it seems like now you don't need to do that at all. Now, I'm not quite sure what will happen to this version of the museum if you've still got it on your islands. I'm sure plenty of you still do and that it exists within the game, but it seems like if you start a new file and you didn't already have this particular upgrade, you won't be able to see it again in the future unless Nintendo decides to adjust this later on. Like I said, it could be some kind of glitch, but honestly, it does seem purposely done with the fact the museum got another upgrade in the 2.0 version. Personally, my favorite version was the tent, and I really miss that one. It feels like you see it on your island for literally 2 minutes and then never again, so that's definitely a shame. And it's even sadder that now another version of the museum can't be gotten by new players unless they decide to adjust this. But what are your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you've started a new file recently, have you noticed this yourself? Which of the museum upgrades do you prefer the most? Which one looks the best? I'd love to hear your comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like to support the content. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to my other channels which are linked in the video description. As always, if you made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so I know that you did. I want to give a big thanks to these channel members for their continued support of me and what I do here on this channel. If you want to become a channel member, click the join button down below the video or the link in the description to learn more. You can get a whole bunch of cool perks like exclusive emojis, a badge by your name, access to our members only Discord and our members only podcast too.